The following video is a non-profit fan production that bears no affiliation with Sega or WildBrain. All characters presented are property of their respective copyright holders. This video contains themes that may be unsuitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
Soldier, this is the northernmost troop station on our side of the border, correct?
You don't find many battalions like this wandering around this far north, do you?
Typically, it is rather improper to address royalty with such an informal tone.
One could also say it's improper for a princeling to muck about with foot soldiers so close to enemy borders.
Yes, well, my father may lack such inclination, but I feel that it is necessary for a ruler to build rapport with his people. If I am to be king one day, I must come to know those who defended my realm. What kind of king would I be if I hid from battle like a mewling kitten?
A bad one, I suppose.
Maximillian Acorn.
Charles Hedgehog.
A pleasure to meet you. Your candid nature is quite refreshing.
My thanks. But I've actually met you before.
Oh?
I was present when you were wed to Princess Alicia Acorn. You walked right past 2 rows of royal guards, one of whom I squired for. Perhaps it's a stretch to say we met, but you certainly made an impression on me. You looked more frightened to be marrying a beautiful princess than I was to be sent here.
Indeed. But my father was quite happy with the arrangement. I suppose that is enough.
You are not?
Our union makes this country stronger. Now, if it's all the same to you, I've traveled here to take my mind off such matters.
If it pleases your highness, do you intend to join our push in the morning?
Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. A shooting star. Fortune is on our side.
I don't think that's a shooting star. That streak, it might be a meteor.
An educated fellow, are you?
My father was a man of science. I'd like to follow his example one day.
It seems to be getting rather close, wouldn't you say?
Yes, rather. Down!
Heavens. Charles, I believe you may have just saved my life.
Yes, but just what on Mobius did I save you from? That's no meteorite. It looks metal forged.
Look there. Those grooves. They're like a seam, similar to the shape of a door. Perhaps it is some kind of vessel.
Hello?
It speaks, but it is not Mobian.
I've never seen anything like that before. It is Mobianoid, sort of. What manner of creature could it be?
Please! You understand English? Do not hurt me. I beg of you!
Why shouldn't we? This war has taken its toll on my people, and just as we begin to recover from a terrible winter, a strange creature of unknown origin appears on our side of the border. A fascinating coincidence.
Please. Now! My nephew and I do not think we are of this world. We fled Armageddon, leaving behind our home and our lives. We do not know where we are.
Charles, what do you think?
I don't know. It elicits pity in me.
Just wait, please. You said your people are at war. Perhaps then. Perhaps I can be of service.
All right, everyone. It's a gorgeous day. I know everyone wants to enjoy it, but vacation time is over, and we have a lot of work to do. Once Sonic has collected the parts I detailed in our last meeting, everything should roll smoothly from that point. Nicole, can you bring up the list of materials, please? Nicole, I asked if you... Oh yeah. Oh boy, that is gonna take some getting used to. Sorry, everyone. Well, I guess I'll just have to come with you, Sonic.
Well, don't sound so excited about it.
Rotor, if I ask Sir Charles to return from Robotropolis to help you, do you think you can take over work on the deroboticizer?
It'll take a bit to catch up to where you left off, but we'll get it done.
Excellent. Bunnie, could you take over transporting the Robians out of the cleanup zone for Sir Charles?
You know it, sugar.
Lupe, the wolf pack is still ready to assist with that?
Indeed.
Perfect. Antoine, are you up for facilitating cleanup?
It would be my honor, princess.
All right then. I think we're good to go.
Anything I can do, Sally?
I know you're itching to get home, Dulcy, but now that you mention it, can you stop by the cleanup zone on your way and send Sir Charles here?
You got it!
Thanks, everyone. You ready, Sonic?
Waiting on you now.
Good luck, everyone. Let's do it to it.
Yeah! Still feels weird not having to peek over my shoulder for one of those spy bots.
Yeah. You think we can really fix it up the way it used to be?
I know it'll definitely be a lot easier once we get everybody deroboticized. I sure ain't no architect.
It is concerning that the Robians went catatonic once Robotnik was... out of the picture.
That self-obsessed slug didn't want them serving anyone else after he was gone. It's fine though. Uncle Chuck thinks they're all still okay, and that they'll snap out of it once we turn them back.
I really hope so. Tails and Nicole haven't seen their parents since it all started. If we went through everything just to lose all those people now...
Don't sweat it, Sal. We beat impossible odds before. We'll do it again. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Nothing whittles down that confidence of yours.
Nope. Now enough lollygagging. Let's kick things into gear.
There's smelly old Robotropolis.
It looks so different. So many buildings are gone. All the farmland, the fields where my father worked, it's all been paved over.
Yeah, but it's okay. We're gonna fix it all. Aunt Sally said it will take a long time, and that I might be grown up before it's finished. But it'll be worth it.
I'm sure it will be.
Anyway, the tornado runs like a dream. I think we can call this test flight a success. Let's turn this beauty around and go home.
Sounds good to me.
No! You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What was that?
There's a hover unit firing at us. But I don't understand. All of Robotnik's machines went offline after Doomsday.
Not all of them, apparently. Can we make it to the Great Forest?
Not if we take another hit like that. And there it goes. Oh boy. Hang on. I'm gonna try to glide us down. We might crash land, so be ready.
Okay. Tails, are you okay? No. Oh, no, Tails. Please don't be. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, nothing looks broken. You're not bleeding. You might have a concussion, though. Tails, if you can hear me, I'm going to try to move you. already caught up to us.
Well, well, well. No Hedgehog coming to the rescue. Isn't this a pleasant surprise? I'd be a fool to pass up such a fortunate opportunity.
Oh, they're still alive.
Hey, bada bing, bada boom! That's everything we need to get started on Rotor schematics. And look, plenty of time to spare. Reckon it's time for a chili dog break.
Must we?
Come on, Sal. It'll take like 2 seconds. I'll just fire up the grill at Uncle Chuck's hidey hole, and we'll be on our way. We'll be close enough to check in with Bunnie.
Oh, fine. I guess we are making good time.
That's the spirit.
Sonic, stop.
Come on, really? What changed your mind?
No, Sonic, stop! Look! Oh, no.
Is that the tornado?
My vest? Sonic, they're not here!
Yo, Tails, Nicole, you out there? Bunnie, Ant, drop whatever you're doing and look for the kids! Their plane went down south-southeast of the cleanup zone.
Oh my gosh.
Sal, what's up?
Sonic, these scorch marks! We have to find them quickly! Somebody shot them down!
Tails, can you hear me?
Where are we? How did these swamp buds get us?
I think we're in Robotnik's command center.
But why? Robotnik's dead.
I thought so too, but I'm not sure anymore.
No, he's quite dead. Unfortunately for you. If Julian were here, he might have resorted to leveraging you over the Hedgehog, or building a mecha, or some other pointless show of power. But not me. I have a better idea.
Oh, so it's just you? Wow, I kind of thought we might have been in danger.
I think we still are.
Listen to your young friend here, Fox. There's no Julian anymore. No more leash. I'm sorry, dear. Have we met? I don't recall building a profile on you, but you do seem familiar. Shall I introduce myself?
I know who you are, Colin.
How do you know that name? Oh, yes. I remember you now. You were that failed subject. Died right before we could begin our little test. Back from the grave, are you?
You're almost right.
Well, stranger things have happened. I suppose I'd better correct that little error.
If you think you can take us out, you're really in for it. Sonic's probably on his way right now, and he's gonna kick your teeth in.
I have measures in place for that. But no, I'm not going to kill you. Not right away, at least. No, I'm going to introduce you to despair.
There's nothing you can do that can hurt me more than I have been already.
I disagree. For example, do you remember your parents?
Of course I do.
Ah, yes. Minerva and Lorenzo Lynx. I remember them well. There was quite the buzz about them in the papers after your quote-unquote death. I'll bet you're looking forward to seeing their warm, smiling faces once they're de-roboticized.
If you hurt them...
Hurt them? Me? Don't be stupid, they're both dead.
What?
Oh yes, quite tragic. You see, upon hearing the news that his only child had passed so suddenly, Lorenzo, already weak from sickness, he couldn't handle the heartache. So, one day, he simply stopped eating. Oh, and his poor widow Minerva, her daughter dead, Her husband dead, alone in an empty house that she could no longer afford. She expired in some alley by herself in the rain.
I don't believe you. Sally would have heard. She would have told me.
Why? Who speaks whispers of death into the ears of children? Not that it matters particularly. I've accomplished what I set out to do. Now, would you like to know what I'm going to do next? I am going to roboticize you. And I am going to strip you apart piece by piece. And tomorrow morning, your freedom fighter friends will wake up to find the twisted lump of brass that was your heart on their doorstep.
If you lay a finger on Nicole again, you're gonna regret it.
Sounds like Tails has a death wish. What do you say? Shall we let him go first?
Don't touch him!
What?
I said don't touch! Oh, no.
Remo! Eat it, SWAT butts!
Of course you had to show up.
What up, Snivels? So you and the big bad Robotnik survived Doomsday after all, huh?
If only you were so lucky.
Sonic, I think Robotnik is dead. It's just him.
Just me? How presumptuous. I did tell you that I planned for this, didn't I?
I hope you planned for the butt whooping I'm about to dish.
I would think twice, Quickster.
Sally! Naugus! You better let her go. Why are you even working with this toad? I thought you couldn't leave the void anyway.
My new partner here reached out to me not long after our latest encounter. He offered to find a solution to my predicament. Needless to say, he delivered.
Good. I was hoping for a challenge.
I'm afraid with the power of the Chaos Emerald, this will be no challenge at all.
Well, let's just see how your little rock compares to mine.
Goodbye, Quickster.
My shoulder! Crap, dude!
What just happened?
The deep power stones. They're destroyed. Tails! Get in the pack now!
I've got Nicole. Let's go. Everyone, pull back to Knothole immediately.
What's going on? Did you find the kids?
We found them. They're safe. Just... Everyone, get back home. The war isn't over.
I've never seen anything like this. This kind of energy would have reduced you to atoms if it had been a direct hit.
I believe ya. The deep power stones? Whoosh! Dust.
I don't understand how it works, though. The Chaos Emerald, you said?
That's what Naugus called it.
Well, a bit of that energy seeped into you, it looks like. Charged you up. Ironically, it might have been the reason you even made it all the way home.
Naugus is no fool. He must have been sure of the Chaos Emerald's abilities, and next time he won't be as careless.
Question is, how do we fight something like that?
That's a question for tomorrow. I'm gonna check on Nicole, then go to bed. I advise all of you to rest up as well. Nicole? Hey, it's okay, Nicole. Don't stress about today for even a second. We were able to beat Robotnik. I'm not even remotely worried about those two goons. Everything is going to be okay.
You don't believe that?
Well, you and Tails are okay. That's all that matters. So, how are you liking your hut? You have your own space, all to yourself. You can decorate it however you like. Maybe we can even get your parents to move in here once they're de-roboticized. Okay, I'll leave you be. If you need anything, I'm only a few huts down. Good night, Nicole.
Sally, please don't... Can you sleep here tonight?
Of course. Whatever you need, Nicole.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to...
How's she doing?
Fine, all things considered. How is Tails?
He's a tough little guy. Not much gets to him. A bit upset about losing the plane, but he'll be alright.
Yeah.
Well, just wanted to check in. I'll see you in the morning, Sal.
Sonic, wait. Stay here?
Sure. Yeah, sure thing, Sal.
We're gonna be okay.
What was that? You said the Chaos Emerald would get rid of the Hedgehog once and for all.
And I was correct. The emeralds are simply more effective when used together. Each one independent of the others is a mere fraction of the power they hold. This one can only sustain me so long as I do not overexert my magic. We must simply collect all 7.
Then what good was today? All we have done is broadcast our presence.
Do not be so quick to assume. I am quite skilled in puppeteering the minds of others, as you well know.
And?
And the Chaos Emeralds enhance my power. The Quickster did not escape here unscathed. For as long as that energy lingers in his body...
I can control him from anywhere.
Did you say something, Sonic?
No. Good night, Princess.
Okay. I love you, Sonic.
Give me a place to stand, and I shall move the world. Deep down, all men are mad, as the mist begins to swirl. It was only a shadow, the shade around your neck. It was only a shadow. You cannot spare the wretched from the wreck. Burning eyes fall below us in the night. Demon fire. Now we're cursing the moonlit sky. In daylight I don't dream. At night there's only grief. I pity all your bleeding hearts, but love you because they bleed. I am only a shadow.